Warning, the following video contains major story and gameplay spoilers for Zack Wiki Quest for Barbaros Treasure. If you have not played Zack Wiki, pause this video, play Zack Wiki, then watch this video. But whatever you do, you've been warned. Hello everyone, CBCraft here, and welcome to another Top 10 video. This time, the list will be about my favorite Zack Wiki levels. For those of you who haven't played Zack Wiki and ignored the spoiler warning, Zack Wiki is a point-and-click adventure game for the Wii about a young pirate named Zack and his magical golden monkey, Wiki, and their quest to journey across the world to find all the pieces of the cursed pirate Barbaros. But basically it boils down to solving puzzles in good old point-and-click fashion. So here's my top 10 Zack Wiki levels. Let me just start by saying, this list was so hard to narrow down. There were at least 15 levels I wanted to put in the top 10, and about 8 I wanted in the top 5. That being said, none of the levels on this list are bad, and Lake of Fire at number 10 is a great level. This level revolves around a spike pit, with the chest on a tall pillar in the middle of it. To get to it, you have to release lava into the pit, making it a lake of fire, then harden the lava with water. Now, despite the fact that you can do it in the opposite order, you'll want to do it in the order I just stated, or else you will be treated with a nice little failure scene. The highlight of this level has got to be the part where you guide a boulder through the level to knock over the big tank of water. Overall, this is a very nice level. In Zack Wiki, one of the activities you'll engage in to find treasure and beat levels is sneaking around various enemies to avoid getting scared to death, eaten to death, home run to death, etc. And if you're going to have to sneak around, you might as well do it in style. And do it in style you will. At number 9 is Fleet of the Growling Goblins, in which you get to ride over some goblins' heads in a gondola, poison their soup with some mushrooms. Optionally, you can then cook them up in their own soup live and then eat it. Oh, there's also this flute minigame here at the end, which is nice. Coming in at number 8 is the biggest, hardest, most complex level in the game. I of course speak of Barbaros Land. If this video was the top 10 hardest Zack Wiki levels, then Barbaros Land would without a doubt be at number 1. However, this video is about my personal favorite levels, and this level doesn't exactly fall into the category of levels I replay quite often just because they're just that fun. Maybe it's the trial and error rope tripping part, or the practically broken swordplay that keeps it from attaining that level of categorization. That being said, this is an amazing level, and as previously stated, the most complex level in the game. This level will have you sneaking around, avoiding enemies, dueling enemies, manipulating the wildlife to do your will, and ultimately outsmarting Barbaros despite not even having Wiki with you. It is a great final, second to last level that really challenges your puzzle solving skills. When talking about Barbaros Land, something I touched on was that complexity and difficulty are all fine and dandy, but ultimately how I personally enjoyed the level is what really counts. So, a complex level I don't enjoy won't make it on the list. Likewise, a simple level that I just adore will. With that in mind, at number 7 on my list is The Fountain Guardian. And while yes, this level can be summed up in 2 words, being go fishing, it is still a great fishing trip. There's just something nice about fishing out a giant fish that can eat you in one bite. Although it may have been better if the fishing controls were a little more responsive. Then again, maybe that's part of why fishing out this giant fish is so satisfying. There are a lot of levels in Zack Wiki that have you sneaking around enemies. There are considerably less that have you kill everything in your path. My number 6 pick, Relics of the Past, has you doing just that. The goal in Relics of the Past, just like pretty much every other level, is to get the chest. But this time, it is at the bottom of a long, dangerous road filled with what I assume are the relics of the past that the title refers to, and that the wiki tells me are called Orion Walkers. You end up dealing with these Orion Walkers in a myriad of ways, including outrunning, setting traps, and dumping into lava with heavy machinery. Oh, I almost forgot. You also get to ride a couple of Orion Walkers, so the level has that going for it. Now, destroying everything in your path can be fun and all, but you know what can be even funner? Wait, is funner even a word? Well, what do you know? Funner is on both dictionary.com and Webster, so I guess it is a word. Regardless whether you want to say it's more fun or funner than Relics of the Past, I'm putting Operation Takeback at number 5 on my list. Contrasting Relics of the Past, where you destroy everything, Operation Takeback consists of sneaking around Rose's airship to recover the map she stole from you in the last world. Which she obviously only stole to hinder you because her minions had no trouble finding where the treasures were in the previous worlds. What a jerk! You will accomplish this goal by sneaking around the ship, outsmarting every goon you come across, and making sure you blow up the garage door. Trust me, you'll want to do that. I'd like to think I'm not the only person to have some points thought how creepy or disturbing it would be if mirrors were a window into another dimension, all through the Looking Glass style. I mean, seriously, having someone spying on you through every reflection, that's just creepy. However, my number 4 pick, Mirror Mirror, shows not how this is creepy, but how it can be annoying. The whole gimmick in this level is your reflection, or rather an enemy that looks inexplicably like you, with one sole purpose in life, being to keep the chest on the opposite side of the room from you. Needless to say, you have to deal with him by using his own behavior of trying to pass as a mirror against him. It is overall very fun and clever. One nice thing about the haunted castle area in Zack Wiki that I touched on when talking about Mirror Mirror was that it isn't really creepy. I mean, sure, it has ghosts and whatnot, but it's not really creepy. No repulsing monstrosities or jump scares or anything. Ah! Okay, maybe there is one jump scare, which happens to be located in the level at number 3 on my list, the Painted Secret. Like the previous level, this level has a clever gimmick to it, being that the paintings that you can interact with. This makes for some cool puzzles where you have to do things like brush away the clouds on a picture of the evening sky to let in some moonlight to get a ghost in a painting to drop a key. This is just one example of the many clever uses of the paintings. Overall, a very clever and unique level. For this one, I'm just going to come straight out and say, no fancy introductions or segues, nothing like that. At number 2 on my list is Keeper of the Ice. This level has a really nice dynamic going for it, being that every few seconds the Keeper of the Ice will go out and clean up any and all disruptions in the snow. And you better hope that when the clock strikes, you aren't just standing in the middle of the snow with footprints leading straight to you, lest you suffer the aforementioned death via home run. Of course, this behavior of the Keeper of the Ice is just a little incompatible with getting the chest, so as with Mirror Mirror and the Fountain Guardian, this overarching threat must be dealt with. This is a nice, fun process involving freezing some water, shoveling some snow, and ultimately attending a burial at sea. Overall, truly one of the best levels in the game. Zack Wiki is a great game that I hope to have to refer to with its subtitle someday, if you catch my drift. Pretty much every level in the top 5 was considered for this position, but ultimately what has been decided to be at the number 1 spot on this list is Mad Science. This level is just amazing. Mad Science's gimmick would be the potions you have to concoct out of liquefied animals. This is really cool. You end up having to determine which liquid falls under which label to be able to decipher the recipes for the various potions that have different effects on Zack. But wait, don't be brewing away immediately. You'll need to do some preparation first, lest he be eaten by a snake or stuck tiny forever. Overall, this level really balances complexity with still being fun quite well, and is, in my opinion, the best Zack and Wiki level. Special thanks to Raspberry2 for helping to order the entries on this list. If you want to check out her channel, there should probably be a link in the description for you to click. Do you agree with my list? Either way, why don't you post your opinion in the comments below? If you liked this video, you can leave a like or subscribe. If you have a suggestion for the topic of a future video, leave a comment. Anyway guys, that's all for today, and until next time, I've been Simicraft, and I'll catch you in the next episode.